Peace dreamers. Happy Tuesday. It looks like we're doing some MoonDay Feelz on the Tuesday. So Tuesday is a beautiful day also, ruled by the planet Mars. So we're still going to be tuning into this beautiful moon day lunar energy, but with a co-star Mars, because yesterday for MoonDay Feelz, I was all up in my feels. And like we talked about, in regard to Mercury and the Mercury retrograde, you need to finish chewing your food. So yesterday I was digesting, I was chewing my food, and like mom said, I wasn't trying to speak with my mouth full. So we had to postpone our MoonDay Feelz to this beautiful Tuesday energy, but it's all good. It's all good. We still got the message. We still got it. So we're gonna tune in, and last week we were tuning into that whale energy, that sonic wave energy, going into the depths of your waters, going deeper within yourself and finding your sonic resonance, finding your sound, finding your signature. And I feel like these moon days, they're just kind of like overlapping and unfolding into one another, because from doing that work and getting quiet and going into my depths and fine-tuning my sound and all these things, I feel, or what I've been guided, is that the next thing is, now that you know your wave, now that you know your sound pattern, now that you know your frequency, you need to, or we need to rather, because I'm on this journey right here with you, we need to now let go of everything that does not match that resonance, to surrender and release everything that is not playing the same tune that you are, everything that does not support the wave, the frequency that you're on. So today we're going to look at what is no longer in resonance, in sound resonance, in the very essence of what we are. We're going to look at what do we need to let go of? Like, what do we need to surrender during this next lunar cycle, this next 7 days? And Mars is all about action. So on this Tuesday, complementing the Monday, it's like we have Luna saying we need to release this, we have the moon saying this is what we need to feel into, and then Mars is like, let's get it done, let's release it, so we're gonna look into that. And then afterwards we're gonna move and see, so what can we nourish within ourselves? Because that word nourishment has been like a flashing sign, a flashing light everywhere I go. I'm like, nourishment, nourishment, nourishment. So we're going to look at the release, and then we're going to look at the nourishment, because, anything that you want to nourish, it needs to be on fertile ground. So it's like, if we have all these weeds and things tying us up, like, how can we nourish ourselves or be nourished, right? So first we'll look at what Luna's like. Yeah, we could let that go. Let's see what we got. Hope everyone had a magnificent week, finding their sound, finding their tune, their resonance. Oh, wow. All right. Amazing. Beautiful. Let's get one more. Ooh. One more. See what we get. See what we got to release, to let go of, to be done with. Wow. All right. Beautiful. So the first thing that came out was the Empress. And the Empress is like, she's the queen bee. She's the head honcho. She's the goddess, right? And then after that, we have the Princess of Pentacles, who's also like the Page of Pentacles. So with these two coming out together, I feel like the thing that we need to release is any idea that we cannot stand in our full power, in our full authority. So this is going to be people, places, ideas, circumstances that make you feel anything less than the most powerful motherfucker in the room. Like, honestly, to put it very, very blunt, very clear, releasing anything that does not make you feel fully in your power, fully in your authority, and fully ground it to carry forth and execute the visions that you have within. So if you're in circumstances, if you're in environments that are not nourished, and it's funny, we're going to go into nourishment. If you're in environments or circumstances that are not making you feel like you're being nourished, like your vision is being nourished, like, yeah, you got this, you can totally bring that into manifestation, that you need to let it go. Because there's a potentiality here for you, for me, for us, to really stand in our power, stand in our authority, and like really be, you know, sitting pretty in life, to be honest. So anything that is not making you feel like the king or the queen of your personal universe, it's time to let it go. It's time to say thank you. You've served your purpose for X amount of time, and now I have to let you go because I'm ready to essentially take my throne within my life, within, you know, who I am and what I'm becoming. So we need to release anything that is not serving our innate greatness, our innate love, our innate authority. And yeah, because those things aren't going to help us bring our inner visions out into the outer world. So now, that's amazing. I love that. So now we're going to look at what it is that we need to nourish within ourselves, because clearly we have some big energy to step into this next cycle. It seems like some opportunities are going to be presented, some things that maybe were like just kind of bobbling around in your head, thoughts that you kind of just let go by quickly, you know. You didn't really pay too much attention to them, but when they crossed your mind, you felt this like surge of excitement. I feel like there's going to be an opportunity for some of those things to start to take physical manifestation over this next week, if we can just begin to release that which is no longer serving us. This is incredible. Wow. It might be by Thursday. It may be by Thursday is what I'm sensing. So watch out for Thursday, because we have the angel of Jupiter awakens. Now, Jupiter rules the day Thursday. So Thursday is ruled by the planet Jupiter, and Jupiter is all about abundance, extravagance, expansion, playfulness, lush, lavish. Like, Jupiter is a planet that is just over the top extraordinary. And for the Empress to come out and say, hey, if things in your life are not making you feel like this, you got to let it go. And then for us to nourish ourselves, it's Jupiter saying, like, it's time to play, it's time to expand, it's time to level up. So what we need to nourish this week, I'm like getting excited about it. What we need to nourish this week is that sense of lush and lavish in our life. You know, we got a little bit of this message when we were tuning into Mercury, but it's like, there's so much potential. There's so much potentiality that's here waiting for us, like right beneath our nose. But, you know, it's ready to be grasped. It's ready to be held by us. But if we have our hands full of shit that's no longer serving us, we're going to miss out on the greatness, the abundance, the expansion, the love, the joy, the living in alignment that is waiting to be here with us, that's waiting for us to, like, you know what, fuck it, pull the trigger, I receive all that's for me. And this angel of Jupiter awakening, at the bottom you can see it's a number 6, and the number 6 is in numerology, it signifies balance, it signifies reciprocity. So everything that you've put out, you're going to receive back to yourself and then some, you know. So it's like allowing yourself to expand, allowing yourself to grow, allowing yourself to become even more rooted in your greatness, you know, to allow yourself to wander with that vision, and then you may just stumble into it and it begins to manifest itself physically in this reality. So release everything that's not making you feel like the king or the queen of your personal universe. Release everything that's not supporting the vision that you have inside, and actively supporting, encouraging, or whatever the case may be, your steps to bring it into physical manifestation. Let it go. It could be coworkers, it could be friends, it could be families, it could be your own self-limiting doubts and beliefs. So whatever it is, it has to be released so that you can step into your God or goddesshood. There's great expansion to be had here. I would take a special close attention this upcoming Thursday, because we have this Jupiter energy here. Thursday is Jupiter. So, you know, even within the next 48 hours, spend the time, sit with yourself, let your imagination run wild, let that vision fully form within yourself, and then watch it begin to take root, not even just take root, but start to bloom in this physical reality, because expansion is here, just knocking on the door like, hey, are you going to answer? Are you going to let me in? Are you going to surrender, you know, all the weeds in your life and allow the fruit to step forth? And it's so beautiful. At the bottom of the deck, we have the heart of the moment. So this is just saying, you know, be present, and don't let your mind get in the way of what your heart keeps calling out for. You know, this is just like a little side note, but the past 48 hours, I've had the most extreme heartburn of my life. Like, heartburn is not a normal thing that happens to me. It's not, you know, nothing dramatic changed in my diet. Like, it's not, like, nothing really points to it. And I'm like, I had to sit in meditation and, like, spirit, like, what's good? Like, what's good with this heartburn? And I got this message of heart fire. And it's like, I've been communicating with the energy of heart for you know, forever, but real recently I've been like channeling the energy of the heart. And you know, one of the messages that I got from the heart was, everyone thinks I'm so passive when I am a fire. I'm the great transformer. So it's like, even me personally being on this journey, doing this work, I'm seeing, like I said, the physical manifestation of the internal work and the internal vision. And yeah, it's uncomfortable that I'm like experiencing this heart pain, but it's showing that spark that we're working towards, that spark, that vision that I have inside, that dedication to the heart center, that dedication to exploring the waters and getting to my next level of expansion, it's working. Like the furnace has been turned on, and I'm physically experiencing it as heartburn. And it's like, I know it'll pass, but it's also just showing me the mirror image of the work that I've done. So pay attention to your bodies, even pay attention to your heart center. You know, pay attention to if you're getting any flutters. Pay attention to if you're getting some heartburn. That can mean you're going through an awakening or an expansion in this heart center. And this is like the entryway to anywhere you want to go in the universe, especially within this universe called your body. Your heart is the way to lead you. So stay heart-centered. Let go of everything that's not expanding you, and let your lavishness, let your lush step forward. Let it step forward. It's time. It's time. We deserve it. You deserve it. I deserve it. Let's get it. So I love you guys so much. Enjoy this lunar/Mars energy that we're in right now. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace, love, and MoonDay vibes.